Welcome back to another episode of the Cast Patrol podcast. You're joined as always by myself, Mick, Jimmy. No age this week. He's in Europe. He's with the rest of Australia, right?
Pretty much. That's pretty much all I'm seeing on social media. Everyone's in Europe, whether it be Italy, Greece,
France, London, whatever.
Honestly, whatever it is.
But the show goes on because we're Rugby League diehards. But spewing for age, because I'm not sure if you had a watch NRL pass, but he would have been missed out on some brilliant Sunday footy.
Yeah, you probably woke up Sunday morning, had a look at the fixtures, and probably would have thought to yourself, I might give this one a miss.
It wasn't the best matchups.
No, it wasn't. But if you loved Rugby League and you tuned in, you were probably treated to probably the two best games of the round, I'd say.
100%. In terms of at least excitement and roller coaster-esque.
Yep.
Let's speak about the main one I think we want to touch on, the Warriors. Because I was quick to say they're going to drop out of the top four last week.
They find a way.
They find a way to win. They're a grinding team this year. And it's good to see because last year, I don't know what happened. The wheels went off. But the year before that, this is the team that they were.
Yeah.
That grinding team. They might not be the best on field, but you know what? At least they're going to put in a wholehearted performance, go through the middle, and potentially score some points.
Yeah, they probably weren't at their best on Sunday, but like we said, they're a team that sort of just chips away and then sort of finds a way to sort of win. These close games. It's hard to not feel sorry for the Knights though.
Yeah, they were desperate for a win there.
Like they played their ass off, and with everything that was happening during the week, the team went down with gas show and the like, and for them to go out there and they probably had it won.
It was there, just like they conceded a poor try from Valmunga, and then obviously I think it was like 16 all, 2 points up, whatever it was, and then Tanner Boyd goes for the field goal, gets his legs chopped, misses
the penalty
goal. If you're Tanner Boyd at this point, you're thinking, fuck,
it's not meant to be.
It's not meant to be.
It's not my afternoon, and they tried hard, but he wasn't meant to be. But then, mate, Leka Halasima.
Oh, I love him. Leka Halasima.
Like, I say this with the most respect. I don't think there was a player on that Warriors side that could have done what he did.
No. It fell in the perfect hands to the perfect player.
Like, for him to pick it up, run, was it 40-odd metres, full speed, did that move on Gagai that was just mesmerising. Like, it was just freakish, absolutely freakish. Like, the bloke's a freak.
100%. It was a roller coaster emotion for Wires fans, but they're calling him last minute Leka.
Loves a last minute try.
Loves a last minute. Obviously, he had this one the week before when he was on the wing.
For some reason.
No reason.
Just chilling on the wing.
But is that rookie of the year confirmed? Because I still think Toya's maybe just edging him, but he's one of the brightest prospects I've ever seen. Just come onto the scene and just
19.
Just burst away.
Yeah.
Especially doing what he does in the back row when you're realistically going up against grown men.
Yeah.
And he's still growing as a 19-year-old.
Yeah, exactly. But, the argument is, Toya, he's played Origin, but, the argument might be what has he done outside of Origin?
That's true.
The bloke played Origin in his first year. Like,
it's tough.
Like and they won.
And they won, yeah.
And he was like, he wasn't just there, like a passenger. Like he actually had a hand in the series.
And Troll didn't score on him, so.
And locked up Troll, but it's probably out of those three, I'd say. Yep. Toya, Marky Mark, Halasima. Yongi, unfortunately, broke his hand.
Yeah, I think that would just dip him a little bit, especially when teams start to ramp up now to finals.
Yeah, but he was having a good year. But, Halasima, look, if he wins Rookie of the Year, I wouldn't bat an eye.
Last minute Leka, he might get it done.
Last minute Leka, yeah. So maybe last try scorer, 2 weeks in a row, last try scorer. So
that's true. Another bright rookie that's absolutely killing it now. Galvin, obviously, has been put back into halfback role with Burden in the halves. Obviously, everyone's talking about Galvin. It's hard not to, considering the way he left the Tigers. Yeah. But I've been a big fan of his for ages, and it's good to see him score a try, first of all, and then obviously set up the match winner to Ranakama on the wing.
Yeah, and it's probably another game where you probably have to feel sorry for the Dragons. Like I thought the
Dragons were the better team.
They played so well, and obviously if it wasn't for Galvin's heroics at the end there, they win the game. But it's a credit to Galvin. I mean, for him to show up and keep playing footy the way he's doing with, sort of everything that's been happening in the media. Sexton this, Galvin this, bit going on.
I was going to say, the best part I love about Galvin is, like, obviously he's a very confident player, and that's kind of what you want for your halfback or 5'8", because they have to be commanding. They have to be able to control the team on the park. And he says about the last-minute winner, that's pretty much what I do. I saw the pass and I threw it. I'm always going to do that. I'm always going to back my instincts. That's just me. And I feel like sometimes you need that kind of halfback to come in. Like, obviously, he might rustle a few feathers in the team, but it needs to be done. You want your halfback to be cocky and arrogant.
Yeah, someone like Galvin, he just plays what's in front of him, right? And that's the beauty of him, and that's what makes him so good. And we saw that at the Tigers, where he'd be kicking on third tackle, and he's just playing what he sees in front of him. So that's a credit to him. And look, you can argue what Sloan was doing, rushing off the wing. There's a million things.
He played so well until that moment.
Like, there's a million things you can unpack from that game. But
do you think Burton and Galvin are the halves now for the rest of the season? That's ship has sailed. They're not going to change it.
I'd like to think they wouldn't change it.
No, I don't think
if
so.
They, again, it's not going to be sunshine and rainbows straight away. Like, it's going to take time. Like, it's a new combination. But once they start cooking them too, it's a dangerous combination. So
hopefully Galvin at halfback can take him to that next level, because I feel like before that, like, obviously they had an incredible start to the year, but I think their form just sort of dipped.
Yeah,
not too bad where they're wooden spooners, but the fact that, like, they just plateaued a little bit and they just continued to grind out games. Like, even against the Cowboys, they weren't great. And they got away with it. And you obviously seen what Cowboys did against the Dolphins. They were shocking.
It's not good form.
No, it's not good form at all. So yeah,
I'm hoping they stay with them.
I think they'll finish top 4, and hopefully they can just get that kick come finals time.
Yeah.
Another gutsy win. Manly upsetting Melbourne Storm.
Huge.
If you looked at the games of the week, the games this week, and you had to sort of put your heart on one or two, Melbourne would have been in that bracket.
I was going to tip Manly last week.
You did.
I was thinking about it, and I don't know.
I just thought Melbourne won 10 straight, unbeatable.
Yeah. But like Manly, it's so hard to gauge where Manly are at. Like, they're such a hard team to support, I'd say. Like, they're super inconsistent, but that was a huge win against Melbourne, like, especially down in Melbourne. I thought Takiaho was huge. Like, he's been sort of a shining light for them in the middle.
He's been great.
He's been really good.
Even Jazz
Tavanga's been good.
Especially with Paseka being out. It's been a great signing. Like, the thing with Manly is, like, you rewind maybe 4 or 5 weeks ago, it was like club in turmoil.
Yeah.
Couldn't come back. Since then, they've won 3 in a row, had a bye in between, and suddenly it's in 7th. And I tell you what, that turbo in the centres experiment's actually paying dividends.
It's going really well. So obviously, Lehigh's doing a good job at fullback, but that doesn't stop Turbo from roaming the field. We see him both sides of the field when he can. And I don't know, like, I think him at centre, a lot of teams would be like eyeing him like in defence, and then they'll free up once he gets it. He'll free up Saab because there's so much sort of attention on a Turbo. So maybe it's a masterstroke from Siebes, we'll see. But
it seems to be working out. They got to stick with it now. There's no point putting Turbo back to fullback and then Lehigh back on the wing. Like, I feel like you just play with it until it can't work anymore. And at the minute, it's working.
It's working well. But do you reckon they got away with one there, Manly? Like, should Grant have been penalised?
Like, I think it's a penalty.
Yeah, it is.
Just because I've seen what happened to Locke Ilias.
Yeah.
And, like, as much as we hate it sometimes, you have to protect the kickers.
Yeah.
Because it is, all it takes is one injury, and that's a player's almost career could be over.
Yeah. Well, apparently they did warn him 2 weeks ago. Like, he was doing that to, like, his kick pressure was, getting close to the kickers and stuff, into the kickers' legs. So they did warn him. But anyway, yeah.
I'm just happy that they've set the standard and said basically touch them at all, it's a penalty.
Like even the Hastings one on Boyd.
Yeah.
Like that was...
It was marginal. And
they had to challenge it though.
Yeah, I know. That's the part where it's a bit weird. They have to challenge it every time. So imagine how many get missed, or imagine you didn't have a captain's challenge. But yeah, I thought they did enough, Manly, to get the job. Like they held out Melbourne really well. I think Melbourne at the minute, it's probably underrated how much they're missing Pappenhausen. Like for most of the year, he was a lot of their points, and he was a lot of their attack, and just obviously you lose a player like of his caliber to someone like Nick Meaney, who's been playing centre for the last 3 years.
Yeah.
It's
Well, he's
tough.
still in a job, Meaney, but he's no Pappenhausen, right? And yeah, they're keeping that one pretty low
Tight-lipped,
wraps.
yeah. Even as well, like they've lost a few backline members as well, like someone like Will Warbrick.
Yeah,
Where has he been?
Yeah, we haven't seen
Like
him.
they're saying concussion, but this has been a ridiculous amount of time. Maybe they're being precautious.
Super cautious, yeah. So, they lost Howarth for a bit this year. So there's been a lot of, shuffling in that back line. But, Melbourne's Melbourne. Rarely do they sort of, lose back-to-back. And I'm sure that we'll see, the best of them come, the finals time as well. So.
And then a quick one before we get into the round 20 preview, this week's action. Shibasaki, I saw his no guarantee.
Did say that.
Playing the Broncos in 2027. Obviously, he got upgraded from trainer trial to a deal this year and next year, which has worked wonders. He obviously plays State of Origin. But, yeah, no guarantees. I mean, you could imagine he'd probably be demanding a higher wage given his form.
Well, didn't they say he was on like 80K or something? So, yeah, it's a weird one. Like, I mean, yeah, I think it just depends on sort of, how much they're willing to pay him moving forward. But, he's an Origin centre now, and he's probably been one of their best, backline members this year. So it is a weird one. I'm sure that hopefully they can keep him, but if not, it's a good pickup for any other team.
I have a feeling that Cowboys will make a big play for him.
Yeah.
I feel like obviously he's from Townsville.
Yeah.
Played his time there. Is his brother at Townsville?
His brother Jamal, yep.
Yeah,
he's
he's
at Cowboys,
there.
yep.
And obviously, like, you guys are crying out for a centre at times.
Yeah. I mean, we've got a few injuries. So, yeah, I mean, that wouldn't be a bad signing. He, like you said, he's from Townsville. He's played his, under 20s footy there. So, it would be interesting to see sort of how that plays out. But, yeah, a bit of a weird one.
But to think he's gone from a trainer trial straight into Origin, unbelievable.
Like, that in itself is
a massive achievement.
Yeah, like he was, pretty much didn't have a club and then got signed as a training trial with Brisbane on the minimum, and then to go play in a decider, like it's
big call,
incredible.
So
he's had a good year,
similar like Jenkins playing Ron Massey Cup and then now killing it.
Yeah, exactly right. Yeah, so it's a credit to them. They're obviously working hard at what they do. So yeah, it's good on them.
Let's get on to the round 21 preview this week.
Round 21.
Round 21.
Yeah.
It's on the script round 20, but it's round 21, Jim.
Bit of a typo.
Yeah, it's typo.
Roosters, $2.55. Storm, $1.52.
Changes. Sandon and Walker now in the halves with Savala out. King replaces Smith and Wong comes in for Radley.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this one. Because my heart thinks, sorry, just tip Storm. Don't worry about the Roosters.
Storm's got a few outs.
Storm's got a lot
out.
Munster and Paps.
Paps out, yeah.
And Storm haven't been playing incredibly.
No, they haven't. I was disappointed though with the Roosters last week against Sharks. Like I tipped them against Sharks, and I don't know, they were in the game and
just until the end though.
Yeah,
they just slipped out of it.
Yeah, they're just such a they're weird. They're a weird team, the Roosters. Like week before, they lost to Tigers, like a couple of weeks ago. So. Yeah, it's sort of hard to gauge where they're at.
I like their pack this week though. You got White, Watson, Collins, Crichton, Feketi, Wong.
Yeah,
like I feel like it hasn't been that strong this year, just with all the outs, Origin, anything in between.
Yeah,
but then Storm obviously they've still got a master of a team, but they're a bit thin from a 1 to 5. Meaney, Anderson, Howard, Chan, Coates.
Yeah,
I think it's just perhaps sort of held that backline together. So.
Savala's in the reserves.
Yeah, he might come in.
So I think if he's fit, he probably comes in for Sandon.
Do you reckon Docker Clay moves out, Sandon bench?
No, I reckon Sandon just drops out.
Okay.
Yeah.
And obviously you got Leniu on the bench for Roosters. I'm leaning towards Roosters on this one. Might come back to bite me.
You going Roosters?
I'm going Roosters in this one.
I did think about it.
At home as well.
Yeah, it's... I was inclined to go Roosters, but... I think I'm just going to I think Melbourne would just be a bit too classy for them.
I think Munster, Paps, if one of them's there, I think it changes it for me.
Yeah.
But the fact that they lose both.
It's a big loss.
It's a big loss.
You're convincing me.
I don't have to convince you. Hey, you go.
You're convincing me, but I'm going to go Melbourne.
And Adrian from Europe has gone Melbourne as well.
Yeah. All right, next game, Friday, 6 o'clock. Cowboys, $1.55. Dragons, $2.45. This one can go either way.
This one can go either way. Dragons are interesting about them. I know where they're situated on the ladder, 12th, 13th, that mid, bottom 8, bottom 9. They've lost close games. Like, if you rewind the last few weeks, it's by under 6 points, under 8, or they concede at the last minute.
Yeah.
They're in the games. I feel like it probably comes back to that X Factor thing where they're just lacking one more X Factor, and especially with Holmes out now.
No Val, yeah.
That hurts.
That does hurt. Yeah.
And Holmes was their X Factor for most of the season. Now you lose him, it's tough.
Yeah, it does make it hard. But then on the other side, the Cowboys, it's the last 2 weeks have been super disappointing. Like, Dogs, we played well, probably should have won. But Dolphins, it's been the scenario all year where we just can't play for 80 minutes. We just play in patches. We just play in patches. Like, there's a really good 30-minute period, and then there's a really bad 20-minute period, like really bad, where we are just conceding tries for fun.
Yeah.
And it is...
But it showed against the Dolphins. Like, it looked like it was going to be 50-0 at one point, and then you bring it back.
And we come back...
To be within 8 or something, 10, and then it blows out again.
Yeah. So...
I don't want to pick you guys, but I actually can't pick Dragons. You guys are just lucky that you're playing the Dragons.
And we're playing at home, which helps.
I think that, you guys are better there. I'm going Cowboys. Adrian's going Dragons from Europe.
Yeah.
But I'm not confident.
No, I'm not confident. There's a few changes. Obviously, Murray Talangi's out. Burns moves to the wing. Purdue back to centre. Duffy will play 5'8", and then Darby comes back in for Paulo, which, again, I said it last week. I thought he was stiff to get dropped, and then here he's back in the side. So,
why is Duffy 5'8"? Like, is Clifford not the answer?
Clifford's injured.
What did he do?
I'm pretty sure he's injured. I think he did his quad or calf or something. So I think he would have been there, but yeah, just with the injuries in the back line, I think you had to just move Purdue back to left centre, and then bring in Duffy, who's probably hasn't had much of a crack this year. So we'll see how he goes. Bateman returns. Cowboys.
Jeez, I'm looking at your team, like reading the play. Like, it's lean. It's
pretty lean, yeah.
It's very lean.
Yeah.
Obviously, lose Robson next year too. Who you going Cowboys?
I'm going to go Cowboys, yeah.
Yeah, okay. That's 6 p.m.
That's 6 p.m.
That's the 6 p.m. Friday game if I've ever seen one.
I mean, I'm going to watch it.
Obviously.
But anyway. Next game, Broncos, $1.24, Eels, $4.
I don't see it going any other way. Eels' main shining light, obviously Moses comes back.
Yeah.
And they lose Yongi. I feel like that's been the story of their season. They've never had all their guns in the park at one point.
Yeah.
Like, Lomax and Moses didn't play together until like halfway through the year.
Yeah.
And then obviously use the Yongi now. It's just not what you need at this time.
I am glad for Dino, though, that they've kept him in the side.
I think he deserved it.
I think he's been playing really well, Dino.
Mm.
Like, I'm not just saying that because we're his mates. Like, I genuinely think he's been playing well.
Footy Dean.
Yeah.
But I will say about Dean as well, like, I think this might have this run he's played, and he will get for the rest of the year, is like the first time he's almost had a crack in terms of like getting the reins to a team. Like, even at Souths, like, I think he was always second string behind Ilias. He didn't really
and he might play like over Origin, like the one game.
In and out.
So I think, this sort of period that he's been playing, like, I think, we're sort of seeing the, what he can do. Joash Papali, fullback.
I don't mind it. I mean, he was super impressive in the trials at fullback. Yeah. And he's had glimpses at 5'8" and off the bench where okay, there's some talent there.
He's a good player, yeah.
Only issue for Eels is they come up against a complete full-strength Broncos team.
Haasback.
Like, this was the team, if you were listing it perfect from the start of the season, this is the team you would have fielded.
Yeah.
Like, looking at, like, even Ben Hunt's back at hooker. You got Payne. Yeah. You got Carrigan. Willison's now starting in form. The backline's there. I don't see it going any other way than a bloodbath to the Eels.
Yeah, I think we'll see the best of Brisbane this week. So, I'm going to tip them to get the job done. And,
Brisbane win well.
And, get it done convincingly.
Adrian's tipping Brisbane as well, but, Eels, like, they have their moments too. Like, I think
they were winning at half time, weren't they, against Raiders?
Yeah, I think Jason Rolls is doing a good job. Like,
With what he's got.
With what he's got, correct. I think he just needs a few signings to come in and sort of fix up the team. Like at the minute, there's some people in their forward pack that are just working like dogs. Guymer's one of them. Dylan Walker's playing great.
Yeah. Katonga was playing
Jack
really
Williams,
well.
And like Hopgood just sort of found form
He's
recently.
sort of coming back into
and
it.
Junior Bowl, like there's a blueprint there. I can see the vision.
Yeah.
They're just missing one or two.
Doesn't help Moses was out for pretty much the whole year.
Any team that loses their halfback and now will Brown out, like their starting halves, is going to struggle.
So do you reckon we'll see Dylan Brown in a Parramatta jersey again?
The only reason I think he plays again is if he gets like a testimonial sign off. Like last game, they go, you know what? He deserves it. Or if there's an injury to Dean or Moses. But
Interesting. All right. Saturday, 3 p.m, Warriors $1.30, Titans $3.50. CNK back.
But realistically, Warriors should win this one.
Yeah. Tino's out. That's just the icing on the cake, for the Titans. He just tries so hard every week, and it just pains me watching him.
But there's a few of them that try so hard.
Yeah.
Tino, Firma, Brimson.
Yeah.
I think Jaden Campbell.
Like they're like
Randall maybe.
I don't know. I'm lost for words with the Titans. Like I
feel like it's the same story that's been the same for 6 years. And like in that time, you've looked at Broncos. They've won a wooden spoon. Bulldogs won a wooden spoon, right?
Yeah.
Since then, Bulldogs have gone to a top 4 team, even top 8 last year. Broncos have made a grand final, powerhouse this year.
Yeah.
Titans haven't played a finals game in
a long time.
Since that Roosters one.
In a long time, yeah.
In a long time. And I'm just thinking maybe there's bigger issues at the club. I know they've been recently bought out. Because you look at this team on paper.
It's got potential.
It has potential. And there's players there that you think, like, I would kill for you to have at my club. Yeah. Killed myself to have at this club.
Yeah, like David Feeder, what's doing there? How about Desi Spray?
From the shower. Yeah, that was rogue.
Like, what's going on there?
I just feel like he's on the way out too. Like
I think this is his last game, right? This is his 500th.
I think this should be it. But I just feel like he's a very stubborn coach. Like he's done some selections, and you just look at him and you're like, okay, where's Khan Pereira?
But he's been on the bench 2 weeks in a row, didn't get on.
Like that doesn't make sense to me. But like he's your future. This man
he's your top try scorer.
This man will be your winger.
Yeah.
For the next years to come, like it doesn't have to change.
Yeah.
Like okay, might be suspect in defense times. Don't need to change it. And obviously we've spoken about the Wires. Like they're doing so well given losing Barnett and Metcalf.
Yeah.
I think everyone harps on about that, but like it's been almost 8 rounds since, and they're still flying.
They're flying, and I can't see them losing this. So, I think they'll win and win well, and send Desi on his way.
They should win this. Titans are getting closer, but
they just find a way to They just want to lose a game.
They just want to lose.
Like, how'd they lose against the Tigers?
They shouldn't have lost that. But you can see it happening live. You're watching it, and you just think you're not going to win this game.
Yeah.
Adrian has gone. Warriors.
So all Warriors. All right, next game, Panthers, $1.25, Tigers, $4. Interesting game. Clearinho return, Tungor's back, Alamotti 18th man, and then Isaac Thompson. Back in the NRL.
Ex-South winger.
Back on the wing for Charlie Staines.
Tigers haven't been too bad. They're like the Titans and Cowboys where they just have those lapses.
Yeah.
And they just go from shit to shitter.
Yeah. To their credit, it looked like they were going to lose that game against the Titans, and they found a way to win.
They dug deep.
Dewey's field goal was brilliant. I mean, Benji, the way he does these things, Dewey lock, it works. It's working with what
I also
they've
don't
got.
think that Benji might not be the greatest coach, but I don't think any other coach is going to go there and coach the Tigers.
No.
There's nothing.
Not the way he's doing at the moment.
No, he actually cares, and you can tell. And I think Taylor May was a great addition.
It was huge.
It was good to see him and his brother link up. Mayday.
Yeah, that was good. Panthers last week were good against South.
So they're pretty good.
Without
Cleario.
They were, they were just Penrith.
Yeah, they were just Penrith. I think the way they're going, They've made finals now.
Yeah.
To anyone that ruled them out, take it back.
You can't rule them out.
Can't rule them out. They're back. And I just feel like they're just going to get an easy win here as well. Obviously, Cleary coming back and pile that onto the form that they're currently in.
Yeah.
I want to give a massive shout out to Casey McLean. Because to start the year when he got selected, he had his moments where like it would be incredible in attack, defense couldn't defend, or it would be a hog, wouldn't pass. I feel like since that game against the Bulldogs a few weeks ago when he stood up Critter and gave it to him front on, he's been unbelievable.
Yeah, his confidence has gone through
and
the roof.
That whole left edge has just turned it on. Like Jenkins as well. He's their top try scorer and he hasn't even played the most games.
Yeah, Jenkins has been good. Like Blaze Talangi sort of come into his own now.
I think it was as well, I think Blaze had to come in. Like
at some point.
It's just a matter of when.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think, they're building a really good combination and, like we spoke about, Cleary comes back in and Yo just, adds another level to them. So I think they'll win. I don't think it'll be a smashing, but, I think they'll win because I think there'll be a bit of bad, not bad blood, but a bit of tension.
I think it depends how Panthers start. If Panthers start red hot and blow them out of the park within the first 20 minutes, it's just going to be a cricket score onwards. But if Tigers can go toe-to-toe, manage their middle and backs, and I think it could be a lot closer. Yeah,
for sure. All right, next game, Saturday night, Rabbitohs, 4.25, Sharks, $1.22.
It's getting tougher and tougher each week to tip the Rabbitohs.
Yeah.
Just on the injury. The injuries are killing us. And I don't think I've ever seen injuries like this in the entire NRL.
Keon.
Keon. If you probably ranked our best 5 players, Trell, Cam, Keon.
Campbell,
yeah.
Yeah.
There's 4 there. Cody Walker, 5. But, we're without the 5, and the injuries just keep coming. And it hurts.
They don't stop. Yeah.
I don't know, and I don't know what the blame is because they're freak injuries too. Keon's not muscular. It's literally an ankle. It's bone.
Yeah.
Maybe if it was soft tissue, you go, okay, there's a recurring thing. But there's none of that. No. They're all freak injuries. Jai Gray's just coming back from a broken thumb.
Yeah.
Obviously, you've had other injuries throughout the season, but it's frustrating.
It is. It would be frustrating. And, I think Keon's a big out this week. I think we'll finally see Dodd at halfback.
I think that's finally it.
I mean,
give him a crack.
Only took you guys 21 rounds to.
I hope he goes well, and just almost shuts everyone
up. I think it's at the point where you just got to throw him in and just see what he can do.
Yeah.
See if he's an NRL player. You got a debutant joining the bench as well, which is good.
Ashton Ward, he impressed in the Charity Shield or one of the preseason trials. And he's been going all right in New South Wales Cup. So it'll be interesting to see how he goes. He's a natural 5'8".
Okay, that's good.
So it should be all right. But it's hard. You play, obviously, the Sharks.
Sharks are going well.
They're going well. And this is the kind of time where Hines is stepping up. The team's going well. And I think that's a recurring theme for the Sharks too. When Hines plays well, the team's going well.
Yeah, when Hines is, confidence is up, playing good footy, it's, the Sharks
and you see in the last 3 weeks, he's been on.
Yeah, he has been on. They lose Nicker this week. Billy Burns comes in, who's ready-made replacement pretty much. Wouldn't say like for like, but obviously he's a good player, Billy Burns. And then Jesse Raymond comes back in. So hard to see the Sharks getting beat, but
it's going to be tough. I'm going to go Rabbitohs. I'm going to go with my heart on this one.
Yeah.
Hope for the upset. Jai Gray's obviously a huge in. I think AJ was great at fullback when he filled in, but you need that strike power out wide too, especially when he's chasing the record.
What's Age going this week?
Age is going the Sharks. He's a turncoat.
Yeah, I thought so. All right, Sunday Arvo footy kicking off. Raiders $1.20, Knights $4.50. Fuck, how good are the Raiders going?
Yeah, they're impressive.
They're just so good to watch.
And I think it's all the players that have come in as well, doing a job. Jed Stewart's obviously been really good. Simi Sasangi, I think he's a great player and one for the future. And I feel like he'll be getting a back row spot soon enough.
Yeah.
When they shift a few things around. And obviously Owen Paddy, if that wasn't his breakout game, I don't know what is. Because he was super impressive through the middle.
He's a good player. It's just, they've just got strike everywhere. There was that play where you were just you know, you were hoping that they're going to open weeks up that game. And when they do that play out the back, his speed off the mark.
He's quick.
To just punch through a hole and then you blink and you miss it. He's over the try line. So, they're such a good team to watch. Whatever Sticky's doing down there is doing absolute wonders. But I think for them, they've probably got to stop playing to their opponent.
I think so.
Like against Para that first half, they just let them back in the game and they were down. And then obviously they ran away with it in the second half, but can't be doing that.
It's going to be interesting to see when they play these big teams come the end of the year. I think they got 2 big matchups, 25-26 from memory.
Yeah.
Leading into finals. So that'll be good finals test
Good
almost
test
see
for
where
them.
they're at.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right. They have these games when they should just win well.
They just switch off.
And they just don't do it.
Yeah. Knights, on the other hand, I mean, they're playing well without winning.
Without their 2 best players, Ponga and Sharp, it was always going to be a challenge. But I think Gagai's filled in really well at fullback.
Gagai's been enormous.
He always plays with heart, and I think he's stepping up well. Cogger and Hastings seem to have settled the ship a little bit in the halves.
Probably going to be the halves moving forward. You'd
it's
say
okay. They're doing their job. Cogger, I thought was pretty impressive.
The King game was really good.
Yeah, and McEwen, it's good to see him get a start because he's one to watch for the future.
He's did bomb a try, but he's a good player. No, he looks likely every time in attack, and he's got a good offload, so he's a good player.
Yeah, I think Raiders win this one. Adrian from Europe is going Raiders as well.
All Raiders.
Yeah, I think it's hard to tip against the Raiders at this point.
At home as well.
They're just doing the job.
That's that could get ugly if Knights don't turn up.
100%.
And last game of the round, probably the match of the round, I'd say. Bulldogs $1.62, Manly $2.30.
Yeah, I reckon it's game of the round. It's always a good matchup when these two come together, especially the fact that Bulldogs the last 2 games they've played, Dragons and Cows, they should have beat them. Manly are in form.
They are in form. Coming off a big win against Melbourne, they get Ola Kawatu back.
Yeah, that's a huge
in.
The prospect of that right edge now, where it's Cherry, Olak, Turbo,
Saab. It's pretty good.
That's scary.
Yeah, they're playing good footy. I thought Rinakama's pretty stiff to get dropped.
Yeah, I thought he was pretty impressive.
They've gone, obviously Sherry comes back, Tawala moves to the wing.
I think they're just going for the experience. I feel
for sure.
It's getting to that crunch time now when he's just it's too much pressure to put on a rookie.
Yeah.
Especially he'd be going up against Saab.
It will be a fair effort.
Blink and you miss him sort of stuff.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to go Bulldogs on this one, only for the fact that they're playing it at home, at Core.
They're playing at Allianz.
Playing at Allianz?
They're playing at Allianz.
Sorry, I've not done my form on that.
No, they're playing. Yeah, no, I was the same thing. I couldn't believe
Wait,
it.
they're playing at Allianz?
They're playing at Allianz.
Boy, that's a little game changer.
That's a beauty. Sunday Arvo.
Why are they playing at Allianz?
I don't know, but I would love to go to that game, actually.
There must be something on it at Core.
Allianz Stadium.
Yeah, because there's no games at a Core this weekend.
But if that finals game last year's anything to go by, when Cooler did that mad try at the end, I think we're in for an absolute blinder.
I think so. So who are you going?
I'm going to go Manly. Go on the upset.
You're going Manly. Okay.
And Age is going?
He is going
Bulldogs.
the Bulldogs.
All right.
And that's our tips. Let's get on to some listener questions.
Questions to finish the podcast. First one at Benno Hall. If Todd Payton is sacked, who should the Cowboys replace him with?
Well, I don't know. You're the man to speak to this. Is it Josh Hannay?
I'd love to see Hannay get a crack, but then I've heard whispers that he might go Newcastle.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, it's just a matter of sort of who's out there at the moment, right?
There's not many coaches.
Obviously got Kevy there. Kevy Walters is available.
He might be going with the Australian gig.
He might get the Australian gig. Hannay is probably the likely replacement, but depending on if he's going to go Newcastle or not.
Do you think it's stiff if Payton gets the sack?
It's probably about the right time.
You think so?
I think he's sort of had his fair share of chances now. We played finals last year, which was great, but I think with the roster that we've got, we should be doing a lot better.
Right.
is my opinion. But that's not to say that he hasn't been a good coach. I think, when he first came on the scene, I think we did really well. So I don't know, like it would depend on availability, I'd say.
Fair. Well, I don't know who's out there, so I'm backing you in.
All right, next question at henry.sab28. What teams do you think are underrated in the run to the top 8?
It's hard to say underrated at this time of year because there's only 6 games left and they're all sort of there. Like, I don't think Cowboys will make finals this year. I think it's just probably
I think it's a bridge too far,
yeah,
maybe.
I think so.
Like we're like 7 points off the 8.
Yeah, that's a bit. So you got to win 4 just to get to 8 and then there's teams above you. I personally think it's going to be from the Roosters up that make finals. Like,
I think so.
The chances, sorry.
Yeah.
So they're probably more underrated, maybe the Roosters.
Like do the Dolphins or Roosters sneak in? Like that top 8 right now, is that going to be the top 8?
I think Roosters are better than the Sharks. Even though they just got beat, if that makes sense. Sharks have the easiest draw right now.
Yeah.
Going into it. Like they play Titans in a few weeks, Knights are there. Tigers, I believe. Like they play the whole entire bottom structure and setup. Even Cowboys are in there.
Yeah, I'd love to see Dolphins sort of jump in there.
It'd be good to see because I think I don't know who jumps out. Maybe Seagulls.
I think they're in form though. It depends on the run, right? Like I don't know.
I think we looked through it last week and it was just like there's so many ifs because they all play each other.
Yeah.
Personally, I think that might be the 8.
Yeah.
Just for the fact that Sharks have an easy draw. If you want me to read it again for you, Jim.
Read it for me.
All right. I'll get it up.
Yeah, it's an interesting one.
So, like, they have the Rabbitohs this week, Cowboys next week at Shark Park, then ready Dragons, Titans, Knights, bye, Bulldogs.
So you probably win 5 of those games.
Minimum 4 plus a bye.
Yeah.
So it's enough to get in.
Yeah.
But they're the Sharks.
They are the Sharks.
They might too. But the way they've been playing, I think they're good enough to get in. Just.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Next question at Bailey_Clayton. Thoughts on Rugby League 26?
Oh,
we had a bit
so
of a
many
crack
thoughts.
before.
Yeah, we opened some packs. We actually got a few good players, like a lot of Emeralds and Dylan Edwards, the blue shiny.
Yeah.
Like, depends how you're rating this because one, it's definitely an upgrade from League 4, Rugby League Live 4.
Yeah.
The gameplay, I feel like it's still a bit arcadey. It's still average.
Like we just played it before,
Yep.
like before this podcast. And when I played it, I thought it just felt like 4.
Yeah, it's the exact same game that they sort of brought out. It's hard because I don't know. I don't
like the gameplay. It's just not there for me.
It's just not it. Like you can still get enjoyment out of it, but I feel like there's only so much. Like it caps out.
Yeah.
Even like I played career mode. I did all this simulation stuff. Like I won the grand final at South, and then I'm sort of like I recruited the whole super team, and I'm like, okay, well, let's start a whole new thing. It's a little. I guess it's just hard because if you're like a PlayStation or Xbox player, like you used to playing the FIFAs, Maddens, NBA 2K, where it's just so high quality and it keeps you hooked on the game for so long.
Yeah.
I feel like this Rugby League 26 is like disappoint everyone, and the shelf life's
I feel like they just rushed it.
So apparently it was meant to come out in November, and then obviously it got all the hype, so they're like, let's do it mid-season. And I feel like it's sort of stunted the game's growth a little bit.
Yeah.
Like you look at you play it and you're like, it just feels rushed. Like you saw some of the players, like Trey Mooney's a fullback.
Yeah, like Harry Hayes, fullback.
Harry Hayes. Like, how did they look at, like, and you look at some of the ratings, like we've spoken about, like Matt Eisenhuth, second highest rated lock. Like, I understand that little mistakes happen, but who was like looking at that and goes, oh yeah, he's 90.
Yeah, I don't know.
Or Hastings, he's 89. Like, the fact that it wasn't beta tested and stuff, and just like,
it feels like they just didn't even test it and was just like,
here's the game. Yeah, go ahead. Because all they had to do was put it out and let 100 people play it, let's say.
Yeah.
And I tell you, you would have found 20 errors within the first few games.
Yeah.
Like, if we would have looked at the ratings, you would have seen some and you go, no, that's not right.
That's not right, yeah. So,
and there was a few like that. Like Teague Wilton was the second or third best player for the Sharks and one of the best second roles. Like, he's a great player. But that high?
Yeah, I know.
Jacob Host was South's third highest rated player. Like, I love Hosty. We've had him on the
Come on,
podcast. With
Hosty.
respect, even himself would be saying, like, he's played cup this year. Like, before first grade. It's just tough.
It's frustrating.
Final thoughts. I think it's definitely disappointed a lot. Like, if you were doing like a scale factor, disappointing.
Yeah. Like, am I going to go out of my way and spend, whatever, $90 on it? Probably not.
Probably not. It's not worth that. Like the pro club section that they've added or pro team.
The packs were fun.
Packs are fun. But then you go, all right, I've packed this incredible team. Let's go play with it. And it's Rugby League Live 4.
Yeah.
So then you go, why am I putting all this money into this game to get players that are just like...
I feel like there's no skill in the game though. Like you're just sort of spreading the ball and then...
Maybe an inside ball, fend...
Like it just doesn't... I don't know. It just doesn't do it for me.
Your tries look the same. No, it's not enough.
Doesn't do it for me.
I disagree. Nick Stav, is Winston Neville secretly the CEO of Big Ant Studios? I don't understand the hate for it. Like...
Look, he genuinely likes the game. Which is completely fine.
And it's fair enough.
Yeah.
Like, everyone's entitled to their own opinion. Like, he was playing Rugby League Live 4, like, passionately.
Yeah.
So this is obviously a step up for him.
Yeah.
Like, he understands, like, obviously it's not perfect, but you can still have fun with it.
It's not everyone's cup of tea, but look, people enjoy it, and it's good to see that, someone like Winston is enjoying the game, and I know that I get enjoyment just out of him, watching him play. So, he's copping probably some unwarranted hate, I'd say, on it, but... Again, you can't really win with social media, can you, these days?
No, can't win.
All right, next question. At Mark Silver, 2346, do you think Rabbitohs will sign David Fifita next year onwards?
I'd love for it to happen. David Fifita, we've seen what he can do when he plays to his abilities. Queensland representative, one of the most destructive back rows in the comp. Reported a few weeks ago or months ago that he told Wayne Bennett he'd love to play for the Rabbitohs. Obviously, something's happening up there with the Titans. He's been ruled out with an ankle injury this week. I don't like.
He's playing 30 minutes a game. Like, this is your marquee player.
The optics aren't good. He's had 3 ankle injuries or 4 injuries this season. Like, I'm not saying he's faking or there's more going on, but it just seems a bit suspicious.
There's definitely something going on behind the scenes. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, he might not get along with Des, and but look, if someone was like South to pick him up, I think it'd be a good signing. I think you guys probably in a position where you guys probably lack in back rows. You've had people fill in there all year, so I don't think it would have been the worst signing.
I'd love it, but there's just no cap space, I believe.
Yeah.
You look at like the players that we have and the caliber.
Yeah.
To get a player of him, what's his minimum? 7? 6?
Well, what's he on now? 1?
Like, you know what I mean? Like, as if the NRL is going to go, you can take a $500K paycheck.
Yeah. Next question at Jesse Bullock. Blake Brayley for New South Wales Blues hooker gig in 2026.
Do you know what? Like, I don't mind that take. If you'd said to me maybe 2 months ago, I probably would have laughed at you. But I feel like he's been getting better every year.
Yeah.
And his form he's been in the last month has been a big reason why Sharks have really, really lifted as well.
We've been talking about Sharks and saying Nico's got to unlock Sharks. How do we get Nico involved in this and that? But Brayley's been the man.
He's been unbelievable for him.
Now that he's unlocked that running game of his, he's been unbelievable. I think he's wouldn't look out of place in an Origin jersey. If you pick the team tomorrow, he'd probably be the hooker, I'd say.
Yep, on form, yep.
I mean, if he keeps this up till sort of next year, there's no reason why he wouldn't be.
And as well, like, he's 26, he's pretty much hitting his prime now, and you can see it.
Yeah.
And his probably best asset is he just plays games. Like, every
Doesn't
year,
get injured.
He's played 80 minutes.
Knock on wood, yeah.
Knock on wood, Jim, please, Jesus. He plays 80 minutes every week and just puts in a mountain of work. And I feel like maybe a few years ago, he was just there to pass the ball and do tackles, but I feel like now
the running game
has been elusive and it's working for him. And obviously, they're big forward pack, and Nico can play on the back of it.
Yeah.
And it's helping a lot.
For sure. All right, last question for this week. Ad Ned K. Do Titans have what it takes to get off the bottom of the ladder?
I'm going to say no.
Yeah.
Like, out of the teams that are there, like, they've been consistently bad.
Yeah. Gee, they've got a tough run, eh?
So their draw coming up is Warriors.
Panthers.
Let's just go which one's realistic.
Warriors?
I don't think they're a chance, no.
Panthers?
No, they're not going to win.
South?
Well, that's probably a chance, given if there's more injuries and whatnot.
Sharks?
Where at? I think it's Sharks.
Shark Park.
No chance.
And Warriors again?
No.
Dolphins?
Where at?
Suncorp.
No.
And then Tigers last round.
Maybe, because they were in it last time. So maybe they're in 2 or 3 out of the 7 games coming up.
I just don't think it's enough.
Considering South have a bye coming up,
it's
not looking promising for them.
Yeah,
they needed to beat Tigers to be a
They need
chance.
to start winning games, and the way it's going, like no Tano now for 4 weeks. Fafita's gone.
That Tino's a killer.
Desi's on the way out. He's got one foot out the door.
It's going to come to a head soon.
So,
I don't
going
think
on
so.
there.
But to be fair, Titans, I actually want to see them do well. I feel like I like so many of their players that I'm just like, you're almost there, but you're just not good enough yet.
Yeah.
And it's tough because they're just consistently at the bottom, in the bottom 4.
Doesn't help.
No, it doesn't help. But that'll about just do us for this week.
Yeah.
Plenty of stuff coming up on the socials, ages away. So you don't get any more dribblers from him.
Naturally, I think he'll quieten down a little bit. But once he gets back, he'll sort of ramp up with the finals and spring carnival. So plenty to look forward to.
100%. Well, we'll catch you next week. That's all from me.
That's all from me. See you guys.